Why is grooming considered a vital part of personality development in the aviation and hospitality industry?
So, whenever we enter an airport, so the thinking which comes in our mind is all about glamour. So, I do think if anyone working as a ground staff or as working as a cabin attendant should be groomed.
Okay. How can good grooming influence someone's first impression during an interview or a professional setting?
Yeah, because I do think his first impression is last impression for everyone, not just in aviation field.
What is your tips and tricks to make a first impression on the interviewer first
Okay.
or to any person whom you're meeting for the first time?
So first thing is grooming is not just about makeup. Second is we need to
Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Dfly Mumbai Luminaire. Today we have with us Madiha Sheikh, one of the prestige guests with Dfly Mumbai. She has a celebrated background with SpiceJet and some of the leading aviation institute as a grooming instructor and aviation trainer. Shall we begin?
Yes, thank you so much for such a warm welcome.
My pleasure. Why is grooming considered a vital part of personality development in the aviation and hospitality industry?
So whenever we enter an airport, so the thinking which comes in our mind is all about glamour. So I do think if anyone working as a ground staff or as working as a cabin attendant should be groomed because our personality matters a lot.
Absolutely right. Okay. How can good grooming influence someone's first impression during an interview or a professional setting?
Yeah, because I do think his first impression is last impression for everyone, not just in aviation field. Whenever you go somewhere, we make sure that if we are making any impression on someone, so our first impression should be the last one. So I do think whenever we are going anywhere, not just an interview or not just going for a special event, we should be groomed.
I have one contradictory question to this.
Okay.
What is your tips and tricks to make a first impression on the interviewer first
Okay.
or to any person whom you're meeting for the first time?
So first thing is grooming is not just about makeup. Second is we need to focus on how do we talk to someone. If in case I am well groomed, but I'm not talking in a proper manner, so that would not create a good impression on someone. So I do think is along with the physical grooming, we should have some of the things like, for example, I should speak politely. I should have a helpful nature as well. So these are few things.
Thanks for that insight, Maria. What are the basic grooming standards every aviation student should follow on a day to day basis?
So first is ke we need to do makeup daily. So first thing is we need to take care of our skin. So we have different type of skin. So every aviation student should be aware of what type of skin he or she is having. And then accordingly he should use. Then is I do think so that we should make a habit of using branded products instead of using the roadside products because we have to apply things on daily basis. So if in case you are not using any branded products, so it might affect on your skin like such as acne, blackheads and everything. So this then we need to take care of our hair as well, nails as well, hands, feet, each and everything. Even about our physical posture as well. How do we stand, do not slouch, how to walk, how to stand, how to sit, each and everything matters a lot.
So, would you like to share your skincare routine with our students and with our viewers? So, in case they are applying or is an aspirant, they should keep that in mind.
Yes, sure, why not? So I have a habit of doing makeup on daily basis. So what do I do is in every week, I have a habit of applying some of the other home remedies. Like, for example, we can use turmeric, we can use honey, we can use coffee. These are good products for our skin.
Right.
Then we can use this peel off. Instead of doing razor on our skin, we can make use of some natural things which are not harmful to your skin, but it might heal your skin. It might make a glow up on your skin. So these are few things. Then not just about skin, as I mentioned that we should also take care of our skin as well and as well as of our hair. So we should make a habit of using hair packs because we use different type of wax, different type of hair creams on our hairs as well.
Okay. How does grooming help boost self confidence and communication skills?
So this is a very important thing. If I am going somewhere, Like, for example, if I am going in an interview, so whenever I am entering the room, so the first thing before I speak is my personality is speaking towards the interviewer. So I do think, okay, if the interviewer is giving me a compliment that you are looking pretty, so some or the other way my confidence gets boost. That instead of complimenting any one of other person, he or she is particularly complimenting on me.
Now, there's one question which is often asked by the viewers or maybe the students and aspirants
Okay.
that we belong from India. We
Yes.
have different skin tone in India,
Yes.
fair to dark.
Yeah.
So, how do one student distinguish themselves from the other skin tone? And how do they enhance their skin tone, keeping grooming standards and aviation standards in their mind?
So over here, I don't think so. Okay, we have this type of thinking that we should have a fair skin tone, because if you go nowadays, each and every skin tone has been appreciated in each and every field. If you work in aviation as well, so they never differentiate on basis of skin tone or anything. So each and every skin tone can be enhanced because everyone has a beauty in their self.
Right.
Yeah.
So this was one of the most insightful thing that we got to hear from our grooming instructor.
Yeah.
What's the role of posture, body language, etiquette in overall grooming?
So body posture means a lot. As I mentioned that if I'm sitting with a slouch, so it won't look good. It would like create a very bad impression. So as I mentioned earlier, that even in grooming part, our body posture speaks a lot. If I'm not walking properly, I'm sitting in a very bad way, I'm not talking in a good manner. So all these are basic things. We feel that these things are like doesn't matter. But some or the other way, if I am well groomed, but I am not behaving in a well manner, that doesn't mean that I am a well groomed person.
Right. So over the years, you being a cabin attendant at the first place and now as a grooming instructor,
Yeah.
what are the challenges that you have seen that you have faced or you have witnessed being a part of an aviation industry?
So from starting, it was like I used to think, okay, why we have to focus on sitting, standing, and everything. But slowly, steadily, when I become a part of aviation field, it felt like, okay, it's not just about aviation. It's about every field. If I'm going for an interview in some other field as well, they judge me on my appearance only. They won't judge you on your qualification or everything. If I have scored 90%, but if in case I don't know how to speak, I'm very rude, I'm very arrogant, there's no point of like well grooming and everything, or else my marks and everything. So these are basic things. It is not limited to aviation itself. It is not having any limits. I do feel like if you are working in not just in aviation, in any other field, you should behave in a proper manner. You should know how to stand, how to walk. If now I am doing any crores of deals, so at that time if I don't know how to greet someone, if someone is coming, that might affect in loss.
So do you feel that a good grooming
Yeah.
is important, of course, but cannot only lead you to get a job?
Yeah, it's not compulsory. It's all about grooming.
Mm-hmm.
Because some or the other person is there who is not comfortable in grooming, applying lipstick. For example, we have some girls who doesn't like applying lipstick or wearing heavy makeups. But then they know how to present themselves. They know how to talk. How can they like make an impression on the other person? So it's not just about makeup. As I mentioned, that grooming is not just about makeup. It's all about your confidence. It's all about your posture. It's all about how you talk, how you speak, and even your body gesture, how you make an eye contact, how you smile, everything.
Right. Moving on to next. How does professional grooming training at Dfly International prepare students for the real world challenges?
So when students are joining Dfly International, so they doesn't like they are not aware of any of the thing. So we have to start from zero. And it's like we are seeing the change in the students. Even the students are appreciated like before they were something different and now they are something different. So we are making sure that even our students should get groomed. They should see the difference, okay, what I was and what I am. So, like for example, we have different lectures. We make them aware that you have to make sure about what skin type you have because they don't know anything about grooming when they come up to us. So it's like we make sure that they should be knowing what type of skin time I have, how to walk, what type of skin tone I am having, what type of moisturizer I have to use, basic to basic things.
Okay. What's the Can poor grooming habits affect your chances of selection in cabin crew or hospitality roles?
Definitely. I do feel like that. Even I do agree. If I'm well groomed, but like some or the other time, if I have done some of the other hairstyles, but I have not applied gel and all my baby hairs are coming outside, it might make an impression that I am a little bit of shabbiness in myself.
Of course. So it was great having you, Madiha, today for our episode, and I hope to see you next time soon.
Thank you so much.